That could be like very cool and stylish, but are you gonna wear them to your nephew's bar mitzvah? No, I don't think so. Welcome back to my channel. It's a beautiful day here in Toronto. It's a great day to be filming with you guys. I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. And I don't know if some of you guys watched my vlog in September, like beginning of September. I let you guys know that I bought a house and I'm so excited because I'm gonna have like my own filming studio now. And I'm really excited because then I can really like just elevate the level of content, you know, for you guys. Like I really do try, but there are things that need improvement. I need a new camera, I need better lighting, and I have a couple mics, but sometimes people still complain about my audio. So I need to upgrade literally every single piece of equipment I have. So I'm so excited for that. But anyways, enough chit chat. Let's get right into this video. Shoes that are trashy. Not classy. Not anymore, girl. Not classy anymore. Now, some of these might be obvious to some of you, and some might not at all. Of course, these fashion channels that you guys watch are there to guide you as well, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what works best for you, what makes you feel good and beautiful and stylish and all the things that you wanna feel. Let's start with number one, super high platforms. Look, at the start of the 10s, I guess, 2010, to now, let's go back to the first part of the decade. They were really cool. Louboutin came out with the daffodils and they were so cool, so desired. Really like a cult favorite. I had 2 pairs of daffodils. Actually, I still have a pair of them now. I'm not getting rid of them. I got rid of 1 pair because I'm probably not gonna wear them that much, but I kept 1 pair just in case. You know, all these things always come back. And look, I'm not saying that if you wear these that you look trashy. No, it's just that this particular style is viewed as less classy these days. I mean, a lot of designers do this look, and a lot of cheap designers and like fast fashion companies make this type of shoe, and it's just turned into a little bit of a cheap looking shoe. It really doesn't add a lot of chicness or sophistication. It's just really not that stylish anymore. But, you know, a lot of girls do wear this for height. You know, someone who's like 5 feet, 5'1", 5'2". I mean, like I'm 5'2". Up into like 5'5", I feel like a lot of girls really want that extra height. I do love a sky-high heel, but nowadays I reserve those heels for like really long pants where you're really just not gonna see the shoe, and it's just to give me that extra height and statuesque look, because that's what those crazy sky-high shoes do. But when you're wearing it with like a short skirt or even like skinny leather pants, for example, it just kind of makes it look a little bit cheap. But for the fashion lovers that, you know, really like to stay on trend and stay with the times, these are just really not it anymore. Okay, so next I'm talking about another platform shoe, which is similar, but it's not the same. It's not the huge platform with that like long stiletto heel that kind of resembles, you know, some people say stripper vibes. Please don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. I have a pair. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. These actually can be viewed as quite stylish, and actually I don't mind them at all. So this isn't about whether it's stylish or not. That's not really what the point of this video is. We are touching on that here and there, but we're just talking about more classy versus trashy or like less sophisticated. Sometimes these styles that are viewed as trashy, once upon a time they were very much in fashion and they were considered fashionable. And these overly chunky shoes are just not classy. They're just not. The only version that is remotely classy, which I actually don't mind, are the Saint Laurent version, the YSL platform sandal heels that they've been doing for a couple seasons now. I really actually kind of like the YSL version of them, but they're just not what you picture when you think about a classy shoe. They are not like dainty or overly feminine. It's a throwback to like 70s disco vibe, which is cool, but not necessarily classy. So like I said, you know, it's not necessarily about good and bad, stylish or not, but it is about like classy or not, right? So I really wanted to talk about this with you guys. A lot of the versions that I've seen of these shoes are horrific and like just awful. And I'm so sorry if I'm insulting anyone because they're just not nice. They're just not good. Have you guys seen the meme like on Instagram of that Steve Madden sandal like slide thing? And it's like, if you had a pair of these, it's time for a night serum. I felt personally attacked by that meme. So these shoes that I'm talking about are kind of like similar to that era, like these platform shoes, like the chunky in the front, chunky in the back, like not sleek, not chic, not very sophisticated. And like I said, the Saint Laurent version is kind of imitating that, but like in a more stylish, fashionable way. But either way, no matter how you slice it, these aren't like the classy type of pair that you can wear with like an evening gown or a timeless outfit. No. Number 3, I'm going to talk about thigh-high boots. Thigh-high boots can be very, very sexy, but classy? No, no. And I'm not talking about over-the-knee boots. There's like over-the-knee boots which go over your knee, and I absolutely love those boots. And I feel like those can definitely be classy and classic in a capsule wardrobe. But I'm talking thigh highs, like extremely thigh, like super sexy, super clubby. And I do like to be edgy with my style. But these like super, super thigh high, a little too much for me. And definitely like not what I would call classy. You know, when you're going like super high, super high on the thigh, it's like getting real up there, you know? It's getting real up there. It's just not that classy. Sexy though, sexy. Can these be styled in a classy way? I don't know about classy, but definitely in a cool, fashionable way. Definitely in a high fashion way even. I'm just picturing like leather pants with like a thigh-high boot over top. Like that's just cool. Or like jeans with a thigh-high boot over top. You're not exposing it all. So that could be like very cool and stylish. But are you gonna wear them to your nephew's bar mitzvah? No, I don't think so. Number 4 is going to go to okay, this is like, oh, how do I even describe? It's like the hybrid of the dad shoe, like the dad running shoe boot tread shoe. I've talked about dad shoes a million times. I'm not talking about dad shoes today. I'm talking about something very, very specific. Like, you know those ads? I mean, some of you will know what I'm talking about. Those ads on Instagram, those wolf shoes, and they just make them like, okay, think about the Balenciaga Triple S shoe on steroids, GMO, genetically modified, pumped with hormones, definitely not organic, shoes / boots. Oh my, like, okay, so I really don't want to insult anybody, but these, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one. They're just not good. I mean, what is going on? These are not classy. These are not cool. These are not stylish. They are not, and like, I'm not talking about the dad shoe again, and I'm not even talking about a specific brand, like this Wolf brand that I'm referencing. I'm just talking about this particular shoe, like this style of shoe, not the dad shoe. I've never liked the dad shoe, but that's cool. Like a lot of people have found it fashionable in the past. I think they're totally over, but a couple of years ago, people were really on the dad shoe, and that's cool. But these are bad. Not good. Whether it's Givenchy or Forever 21, I'm not running out and buying it, even if I like it, because I feel like I have to absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And these fast fashion companies make all these products, and then they're like over, like, well, some of them were never under. But they're just absolutely over by the next season. And where do those things end up? Like, where do they end up? In landfills? Look, I get it. Every season, we like to update our closets a little bit. I definitely do. And, you know, I buy things that are high-end, and I also buy affordable things from, you know, places like Zara, H&M, etc. But I do it mindfully. I do it thoughtfully. And I'm so much more discerning in the things that I buy. I think, how many times will I wear this? Will I wear this 5, 6 tons of times? If the answer is yes, then it's something that I'll consider. But with these like ridiculous trends that just get taken to like, just taken so far, that's really a big problem. I mean, I think a lot of people think the whole industry is a big problem, and you're not wrong. But like I've said many times on this channel, a lot of small changes lead to one really big change. So we don't have to all cut ourselves off cold turkey, but maybe we could just be a little bit more mindful in the things that we consume, the money that we spend, and the companies that we support and how we support them. Number 5 might be controversial because, you know, you guys have seen the Kardashians wear these shoes, the clear plastic shoes. And you know, there's a lot of variations of these shoes. There's the high-end versions and the low-end versions. I'm really talking about more of like the offspring of like the originals. Like I know the Amina Muaddi is a front runner in the fashion world when it comes to those like clear plastic, lucite heel sandals. And yeah, those are definitely more classy. Those can be worn in many, many different ways. The dupes and spawns of like all the, you know, high-end brands. There's several high-end brands that have done like the plastic acrylic shoe. It's just gone too far. These shoes really are nowhere near classic. Yeezy also had these clear shoes going on. They were popping like 2 years ago. They're still kind of around. They're not really like new and cutting edge, but they're still around. And yeah, while some versions are cool and fashionable and sophisticated, most of these shoes do not fall into this category, so I'm gonna have to give them a trashy over classy. Number 6, this is a good one. Mixed shoe styles. What do I mean by that? I mean, where do I start? Let's start with the ones that we've spoken about on this channel before, those Prada sandals. The Prada sandals I mentioned in the summertime that had like the crazy treads on them. So what I mean by mixed style is like a winter boot tread, like a tire tread on a summer sandal. Like the two don't mix, they don't go. A lot of people love that style, and a lot of fashionistas think they're so cool and edgy. I get it. I really get it. A lot of times I love things that a lot of people roast and a lot of people hate. These are, again, going to be kind of in fashion for a season or 2, maximum 3, and then they're done. And they're gonna be really, really weird after that. Like we're gonna look back on these trends and be like, why? Just like we do with so many other trends. I mean, like whether you wanna call them stylish, fashionable, cutting edge fashion right now, that's cool. But classy, no. Timeless wardrobe, classic outfit, they do not go. They are not considered classy. That's not the word that you would use for these shoes. Another example of these are like a Converse high heel. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Like not the wedge running shoes. I actually love those. Some of you might hate them. I actually love a little wedge Nike or a wedge Converse high top. Actually think those are adorable. I'm talking like the Converse style like high heel shoe, like the all-star high heel lace up, like stiletto, pointy toe. No. It's a no. I am going to make an exception though. And again, some people might disagree. My exception to this rule, because I think these are sick, are the Manolo Blahnik Tims, very early 2000s, very J-Lo. And I know, like J-Lo music video, J-Lo red carpet, very classy, very stylish. J-Lo music video, no, not at all, no. But I make an exception for these. This like very street style, early 2000s. I love them. And like I'm on a mission to actually find them. But you know, some people like hated them, really, really hated them. So I'm like totally on this list of non-classy, like even the Manolos. They're not classy. I mean, if you know what time it is, if you know what you're doing, you could style these classy, but so many people will disagree with that. A lot of people hated them then, hate them still. Number 7 is going to go to plastic shoes. I'm not talking about clear plastic shoes. I'm talking about like real fast fashion Instagram ads, shoes, companies like, I talked about Jessica Berman in the past. I ordered from them. Oh, never again. Another company that is on my shit list for real is fast fashion company called Akira. They are an Instagram account. Awful. Okay, they market themselves so well. Like, it's a brilliant business model. Market your products beautifully. Make them look so cool, so fashionable, and like they're good quality. Have everything made in the cheapest factory you could find in China and sell it for obscenely, absurdly, offensively inflated price. But these shoes are the epitome of trash. Trash, okay? I did order a couple things from Akira a while ago. I never talked about it with you guys because it was so bad, and I was just like, this is awful. I sent the items back. What you see on their Instagram is absolutely not what you get. Just like Jessica Berman, just like Jessica Berman. It was like the weird, I can't even, it so bad. And I'm just talking about like all these super fast fashion, like rapid fashion, like just pump it out, sell it for a high price, ship it at the bottom of the barrel quality. These are just not classy at all. No matter what you're buying, it's going to look like crap. You can see a pair of Amina Muaddi's and then try and get them from like a website like Akira, and they're going to come looking like trash. You know, you think you're saving like $1,000 because you're only getting them for like, I don't know, $60. But no. And finally, number 8 is going to go to big, slouchy, over-the-knee boots. Not to be confused with my earlier point of thigh-high boots. I'm talking over-the-knee boots, but not any over-the-knee boots because they're not all created equal. The big, chunky, huge, slouchy ones that look like your leg is drowning. It's just like, it looks like a, what are those wrinkly dogs called? Like those big, what? Hey Google, what is a wrinkly dog called?
Here's the definition of wrinkly.
Hey Google, stop. I'm gonna say Sherpa. What's a Sherpa? Sharpei. It's a Sharpei? What's a Sherpa? Hey Google, what's a Sherpa?
Sherpa is used as a noun to mean a member of a Himalayan people living on the borders of Nepal and Tibet, renowned for their skill in mountaineering. Do you want to hear how Sherpa is spelled?
I'm good.
Sherpa
Sharpei.
is spelled S-H-E-R-P-A.
I said no. Hey Google, stop. Pitch. I'm talking about a Sharpei.
According to Wikipedia, the Sharpei is a dog breed from southern China. Traditionally kept for dog fighting, the Sharpei was driven.
They're always listening. They're always listening to us. That is why after we watch this video, we're going to start seeing ads of dogs and Sharpeis. Annoying ass bitch. Anyways, that's what these boots look like. They literally look not good. Well, I was really going to try and make this video without using these types of negative wording and phrases, but they're just not good. They don't really fall into any category. They just look like you wanted the trend of the over-the-knee boot, but you got the Instagram ad version instead. You know what I mean? That's just what they look like. They don't really scream fashionable. They're just definitely not classy. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Those are my picks. Tell me in the comments if I missed any. Are there any shoes or boots or sandals that you think are super trashy, not classy, or just not it? You know, just not it at all. Please list them for me. Tell me what you thought of my choices. Tell me what you thought of this video. I love being here with you guys. I love making videos for you, and I cannot wait to see you again very soon in my next upcoming video. So until next time.